What up, YouTube? It's your boy Tay Luke, man, and we're back here with some off-season content. Today we got the best free agents on the market. We got some big names that could be on the moves, and I'm not just talking rumors. I'm talking about real live best fits for these top free agents. We got Kenneth Walker, we got Kyler Murray, we got Trey Hendrickson, we got Malik Willis, and we got more. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you smash that subscribe button so more of this off-season content. But without further ado, let's go ahead and see where these free agents should best fit this off-season. Crazy. He just won the Super Bowl MVP. Why would the Seattle Seahawks not re-sign him? Well, it's not that simple, and that's what I'm here to tell you. These are the best teams for Kenneth Walker. The Kansas City Chiefs are a great fit when it comes to Kenneth Walker, coming off of a Super Bowl MVP, coming off of a dominant performance in the whole playoffs. After Charbonnet went down, he absolutely showed that he's RB1. If you place Kenneth Walker beside Patrick Mahomes, the defensive coordinators of the AFC would not sleep at night. You also look at the New York Giants. You have Jackson Dart. You have Malik Neighbors. You have Cam Scotterbo, but he is coming off of an injury. You need a running back like Kenneth Murray to take the pressure off of Jackson Dart and Malik Neighbors in the passing game. The Giants could be a great fit. The Washington Commanders is also an amazing fit for Kenneth Murray. You have a star quarterback in Jaden Daniels. You have a star receiver in Terry McLaurin as well. You do have a running back in Bill Crosby-Merritt. But if you are able to bring in Kenneth Walker, you will bring in that dominant dual threat running back who could run the ball and also catch it out the backfield as well. He would be a great candidate for the Washington Commanders. And then, of course, the Houston Texans. Yes, they did this trade for David Montgomery, but a duo of David Montgomery and Kenneth Walker would be an absolutely terrorizing duo. So look for those 4 teams and plenty other teams to be heavy suitors when it comes to Kenneth Walker, but he will have a big fan base when it comes to free agency. Kyler Murray is officially on the free agent market as the Arizona Cardinals has released the star quarterback. The former Heisman winner and #1 overall pick is officially on the free agent market, free to sign with any team in the league that is in need of a starting caliber quarterback, and he will have a heavy market. Look for the Minnesota Vikings to be heavily interested in Kyler Murray. We need to get Justin Jefferson some help as soon as possible. He only had 2 touchdowns last year. He barely scraped 1,000 yards. Get J.J. McCarthy up out of there, and let's get Kyler Murray in Minnesota. You also have the New York Jets. Got Breece Hall back, got Garrett Wilson, have 2 first rounds this year and next year. Can definitely build around Kyler Murray. We have the Miami Dolphins. We know the Tua situation. You have Devon Achane. You have Jalen Waddle. Get Kyler Murray in there. Could definitely be a good trio there in Miami. And then lastly, the Pittsburgh Steelers. We never know what they're doing with the quarterback position, but Kyler Murray could possibly be an answer for a few years instead of that rotational quarterback system in Pittsburgh. But definitely look for Kyler Murray to have a high market this offseason. Tyler Lindenbaum is probably one of the most spoke about center free agents in a long time, as he's expected to have heavy interest this offseason in the center market. Everybody needs that center to go with their quarterback, and the great thing about Tyler is he is only 25 years old, so you will be getting a center who is about to touch his prime for your quarterback. So a lot of teams are willing to spend for that center position. So look out for the Tennessee Titans to look into a center for Cam Ward. They also have the #1 cap space in the NFL this offseason, and they are most likely going to spend it in no better way than to spend it on a franchise center. Look out for the New York Giants. We all know Harbaugh was previously with the Ravens, now with the Giants. Will love to get his center back with him in New York to handle and take care of Jackson Dart. And we look out for the Giants. The Los Angeles Chargers probably one of the worst offensive line all season long last year. Yes, they were down their two starters, but if you add a center like Tyler Linderbaum, you have a great core of linemen around Justin Herbert. And then of course the Baltimore Ravens needs to do everything they can in their power, and Lamar Jackson need to be telling them as well, y'all need to pay Tyler Linderbaum whatever he wants because he is my center. So hopefully they make that happen. But those four teams will definitely show heavy interest in Tyler this offseason. Trey Hendrickson, probably one of the top defensive edge rushers in this free agency class. Yes, I know we have Adafe Owu and all those others, but Trey Hendrickson name will be on a lot of teams' board when free agency opens, as he is a dominant pass rusher. He did miss last season with an injury, but look for him to have a lot of contenders this off season. The Chicago Bears are in the pass rush market. The Baltimore Ravens, the Washington Commanders are in desperate need of a pass rusher, so look for them to be heavy contenders for Trey Hendrickson. And also the Buffalo Bills as well could definitely use another pass rusher like Trey Hendrickson. So definitely look for him to have a lot of momentum this offseason in free agency, as a lot of teams will be looking to fill that defensive edge room. All right, let's talk about Tyreek Hill. We already know when he's on the field, he is an absolute game changer with the ball in his hands. Tyreek Hill, at the end of the day, before he suffered that gruesome knee injury in the 2025 season, was one of the top 5 receivers in the whole NFL. So expect some teams to be interested in him this offseason after he was released by the Miami Dolphins. If he's going to Kansas City, of course, that's a movie that we've already seen before. They got unfinished business. They already won one Super Bowl together, and he'll be able to reunite with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes back with the Chiefs. If it is the Washington Commanders, now you're looking at a team with a young quarterback, and you already have Terry McLaurin. If you add an explosive dynamic piece like Tyreek Hill to that team, that would be a phenomenal fit for the Washington Commanders. And then New England, that would just be a game changer overnight for that team and what they have in Drake May. Of course, that will also be a major hit to the Miami Dolphins, as the New England Patriots and the Dolphins are division rivals. So that can definitely be a place for Tyreek Hill. And there has been reports that the New England Patriots are looking into his situation. So whenever he gets back healthy, they may be giving him a call in free agency. But we already know Tyreek Hill, man, when he's on the field, he make things happen, whether it's a go route, whether it's a post route, whether it's a screen route, or whether it's a jet sweep. He can take it all the way with the ball in his hands. So look out for Tyreek Hill's name in this upcoming free agency. Mike Evans is different. At the end of the day, Mike Evans is a walking 1,000-yard receiver. He has done it in 11 consecutive years. Unfortunately, injuries derailed his season last year, and he wasn't able to make it 12. But Mike Evans, for the first time in his career, is on the free agent market, and he's able to sign wherever he pleases. And I definitely see the Buffalo Bills as a big time contender for Mike Evans, as you can just imagine Josh Allen and Mike Evans, the red zone nightmare that Mike Evans is. Josh Allen would use him to his full capability. You also have the San Francisco 49ers, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle. You add Mike Evans there, you give Brock Purdy a big body weapon that he can target as well. Definitely a great fit for the 49ers. The Philadelphia Eagles, you do see them on here. There's questions about if they'll be trading A.J. Brown. If you do trade A.J. Brown, you do need to replace him with another big body receiver. So that is when Mike Evans does come into play. If they keep A.J. Brown, I don't see the Philadelphia Eagles being a good destination for Mike Evans. And then, of course, it's plain and simple, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's where he spent his whole career for the Buccaneers. So definitely look at them for being to retain Mike Evans. And he's just a great receiver. Hall of Fame receiver, Super Bowl champion, and any team would love to have him in the receiving room. So look out for Mike. Devin Lloyd is expected to be a free agent this offseason, and he's expected to have a lot of interest when he hits the market. And Devin Lloyd is coming off of one of the best seasons he's had in the NFL. He had over 4 interceptions. He was ranked one of the top linebackers by PFF with an 89.1% grade, which was top three in the whole NFL. He had a breakout season this year. So expect him to gather a lot of interest on the market in this free agency. Look for the Cincinnati Bengals to show interest in Devin Lloyd. Devin is athletic, rangy, and one of those modern linebackers that you would love to have on your team. The Bengals need help on that defense all around, and he can definitely benefit in Cincinnati as well. The Carolina Panthers, a young defense, definitely need an individual who is also within that timeline that they're able to put in that linebacker core to make a big difference. We also have the Las Vegas Raiders, who had one of the worst defenses in the league last year. Could use the help in the middle and shut down that middle of the run game and the passing game as well. And then, of course, the Buffalo Bills could always be looking to add someone with speed and versatility to a defense that's already well oiled and well machined defense as well. So definitely be on the lookout for Devin Lloyd to be a high candidate when it comes to this upcoming free agency class. Now, Romeo Dobbs is a receiver who I believe if he gets the right opportunity, he will shine for a team that gives him the chance. Romeo Dobbs is one of the smoothest route runners in the game today, and I believe that a team gives him the opportunity to be wide receiver one or wide receiver two for the team. He will definitely show out and showcase his abilities. That receiving room for the Green Bay Packers just had a lot of different people there, but I believe if a team like the Tennessee Titans give him a shot, he will be a very good, reliable target for Cam Ward. We also take a look at the Pittsburgh Steelers. You have DK Metcalf, but outside of that, who else on that offense is dominant enough to put some points in on the board for your team, so he could be a great fit alongside DK Metcalf. You look at the Vegas Raiders and you question who is Mendoza going to pass the ball to after you draft him. Yes, you can draft either Omar Cooper or Elijah Surratt, his college teammates, in the draft as well. But giving him a veteran or a younger target in Romeo Dobbs, who is currently at the age of 25, currently looking to hit his peak, could definitely be a great beneficial target for Mendoza in his rookie season. And then, of course, Josh Allen. We know that Josh Allen needs help for the receiver position. He is dealing with Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir. Another option or another target for Josh Allen is needed in Buffalo, and Romeo Dobbs could definitely be that missing piece for the Buffalo Bills for sure. So he is definitely going to be highly sought out in this free agency class. So be on the lookout for Romeo Dobbs' name. Malik Willis. Yes, Malik Willis is QB1 in this upcoming free agency class, and he's expected to have a lot of interest by teams in free agency. He has been reported to be seeking and being able to receive around $30 to $40 million per year by a team this offseason. The Packers backup showed his ability to come in and step up when Jordan Love went down with an injury. So he's definitely a highly suited candidate in the free agency market. Look out for the Atlanta Falcons to show interest in Malik Willis. Malik Willis, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and you also now have Kevin Stefanski there to be the head coach. That can definitely be something great for the Atlanta Falcons. Of course, we have the New York Jets. Nobody knows what they're going to do with the quarterback spot there. Me personally, I believe the Jets might as well just stink it up another year and go into the 2027 season looking for their franchise quarterback of the future with that loaded draft class. We have the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins do have a new GM from the Green Bay Packers, so expect them to probably be interested in Malik Willis this upcoming off season. And then, of course, the Arizona Cardinals. There's been rumors that Kyler Murray will either be released or traded, so they will have an opening at the quarterback slot. Look for Malik Malik Willis to be a potential shooter for the Arizona Cardinals, but he will be receiving heavy interest this offseason.